I've been down here a month now. I originally had this kitchen set up for a short-term rental, as you know, and I had originally just designated this cabinet to put food in. Well, I've been bringing stuff down as I need them and bringing my groceries here, of course, and things are getting to be a little bit out of hand, shall we say. So this is what I have in my upper cabinet here. I think I still have the oil and vinegar that I had left, yes, for my guests. And I don't like it myself. I don't like using that. And then over here, I've been throwing the dog food and treats and spices, and I did have the tea and sugar on the cabinet here, but had to move them, and I have nothing up there. So yeah, I think I can better utilize the space. What I'm going to do is take everything out, see exactly what I've got. I was looking in my organizing bin, and I found these two organizing things that I thought would be good to use. So I'll see if I can utilize them. Okay, we're going to try it this way. I think I can put stuff over on the stove that you might be able to see still. Okay, well, a little bit of coffee left. Unopened boxes of crackers. I did have an open box, and I found out the hard way that I really do need to put them in containers after I open them. So, balsamic oil and vinegar that I use, a little bit more EVO, more EVO, more balsamic vinegar. This is balsamic vinegar and vegetable oil, which I do not use. I'm going to get rid of these. What else? Got a few almonds left. And I have cornstarch and an empty container. An empty container that had sunflower seeds in it. That was all that was in there. And then here I've got my butter and salt and pepper, extra sea salt. I brought my peppercorn grinder, oatmeal, tuna, dog treats, and some dog food down there. Honey, little gifts of honey I got. Some spices. Just a few that I've used so far. Might as well bring these canisters down with the tea in it. I don't drink a lot of regular tea, but I drink a lot of herbal tea. And it's right over here. This is, my cousin gave me all these extra little teas, the little book, what they are. And I also keep my coffee filters in the back of this little basket. I had originally been using this little basket for the Keurig pots, but I'm not using those now. Okay, what else we got here? We have one unopened thing of broth, and we have some canned dog food. So, there's that and that. And I may end up going back into my organizing bin in my storage room and seeing what else I want to cut some longer containers, and the thing with deep cupboards, sometimes you need something longer, like a longer type tray, so that you can actually pull stuff out and reach the stuff that's behind it. So, anyway. Oh, and I've got another olive oil. I don't think I'm going to need this summer. I'll probably take this back. I'm going to take this one back upstairs. So I'll put that over there to take up. And yeah, so now I have all these empty shelves and things to put things in. And as you can tell, there I have all this stuff to try and organize and put away. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to show you what I figured out so far. I found this caddy in my bin of organizing stuff, and I thought this would be good to keep my oil and vinegar in. I didn't show you, but there was a big mess up there from that. And if I keep it in a container, the mess will go in here. So they don't fit with this thing in it, the divider. So I'm gonna take that out. And then I can just put my oil and vinegar in here. I consolidated this little one, so that's empty now. And that can go back up there. So, and easy to take down. So that's one thing. Oh, I put my little bit of almonds left in a smaller container. I will get more to fill this up, but at least I don't have to worry about wasting all that extra space or getting so much that it goes bad. I have been eating a lot more salads this summer, and so I know I'm going to use up the balsamic oil and vinegar and my almonds. So, show you that. Okay. This is what that's looking like so far. So, there is that. And another thing I figured out is in this side, I'm using the turntable for the dog food. I've got a little bit of extra space, so if I wanted to, or if I'm out shopping and it happens to be on sale, I know I can get at least 2 more cans, or for a total of, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can get a maximum of 9 cans on this turntable. And easy to get to, easy to see, and I don't have to reach far back. I did stick the 1 package of unopened dog treats at this side, and I should probably get another pack of milk bone treats for her. I like the ones that actually clean her teeth too. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone type of idea. So that's that so far. And then I put my salt and pepper and spices in this drawer organizer. I just took out all the little dividing pieces because they wouldn't fit in there. And I do have room for at least 1 more spice if I need to use another spice down here. So that is what I've got so far. And that I can just easily, like it goes far in the back there, and I can pull it out, and it's easy. That's the whole point. Let's make it easy. Okay, so I decided to keep my cornstarch back there and the sugar. I don't use sugar in my coffee or tea or anything like that. I hardly ever use it at all, but if I have guests come over that want sugar in their drink, then I have it. I put the rest of my oatmeal in here for now. I may have to get a bigger container when I get some more, because I like to get the big bags. I've opened one box of the crackers there. Those 2 boxes are not open, so those are fine. I've already showed you my little container that will hold my oils and vinegar. So the mess will be contained in that container instead of all over the shelf. So there's that. Now, I have to get a few more things down here. I still haven't put anything on the top shelf, and that's fine. I can't reach it anyway, so if I do put something up there, it'll be something that I do not need to access on a regular basis. I already showed you the dog food stuff. Now this shelf, I showed you this thing here for the spices and salt and pepper. I just tucked the 1 box of broth in the side there, and I can easily reach that. And I'm not trying to do 2 things at the same time. And so I've got a little bit of this coffee left, and I have another container of coffee upstairs. I've got this little container that I just put the couple of extra things of honey in, and I thought I could also use this for overflow of spices as I bring them down. And just having that little bit there, I can reach that and pull it forward, and even having the coffee in front of it, it's one little thing to move out of the way, so not a big deal. Now this thing here, this little tray, is one of these. I have 2 of these refrigerator bin things with this grid thing to put vegetables and stuff on, which obviously I'm not using as a refrigerator bin. But I thought this would be something I could fill up with canned stuff, and I can easily pull that out like that. So again, it's using up the space in the back and pulling forward. I don't know if I'm going to need any of this extra space here. Time will tell, I guess. Oh, one thing I forgot. My butter dish. I think I could just put that there. I mean, as long as I don't need that space for canned stuff. Easy to get to. It doesn't usually leave a mess anyway because it's got the butter tray on the bottom part. But I can always move that over into that little space if need be. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I am now. I'm thinking this is going to work for me a lot better. I've mentioned some of these things before too. I am going to be taking my extra bottle of EVO upstairs, and those 2 I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to ask someone if they want them first. I think I'll ask my sons first. I think they use vegetable oil. Don't know why, but sometimes they still do stuff like that. Oh, and these are all the green tea bags. I don't like it. I don't know if it's that particular brand or whatever. I don't know, but I didn't like them, so I never drink them. And I can't remember when I bought them, so they're going bye-bye. I'm gonna throw those in the compost. Now the regular tea is not that old. I know it does last quite a while too, but that I do recall buying. And occasionally I'll have regular tea. Like I said before, I normally drink the herbal stuff. But if someone comes over and wants a regular tea, I have regular tea as well. So anyway, that is it for that stuff. I don't think I mentioned before, I just brought these down from upstairs. There's the dog food, dry dog food I keep in there. The big bag's upstairs, so I still have to go up and keep refilling that. This is her dental sticks, and then this is the Milk-Bone dog treats. Or sometimes I'll have other treats as well. But those are the ones she likes. Those are the ones she eats, and they're good for her teeth, apparently. So yeah, that's it for my little impromptu reorganization of my kitchen. Now, if you get the chance to do a little downsizing experiment of your own, whether it's going into your basement, if you've got a little kitchenette or something set up down there that you can really see what it's like to live minimally, or actually stay in an Airbnb. I really think that's a great idea to show you what you really need. And, it really helps you to learn about yourself. I did have a little kind of party, a little family get together. So one thing I learned from that, here, I think I showed some of my dishes and stuff. I don't have very many glasses. None of them match. Well, no, that's not true. 2 of them match. But I ended up using paper plates because there was, about 9 or 10 people came. And obviously I didn't have enough plates and stuff down here. And also didn't really look forward to doing all the extra dishes, even though, got a dishwasher, so I love that. It's one thing I've really learned about myself. Before I moved to this house, I never had a dishwasher. I always had to wash by hand. I don't like using disposable stuff if I can get away with it, but once in a while, disposables are nice. And I did use the paper type of plates that are compostable. So there was that anyway. But yeah, I really urge you to try and do a little experiment of your own and see what you can really live without and what you really need to be happy. And you might surprise yourself. So anyway, if you have stayed to the end of this video, I thank you so much, and give you a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you, and I will see you in the next one.